Hey guys, this is Instant Classic CD Punk welcoming you to episode number 14 of Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. In the last episode we talked to the king and we're fighting more ghosts. Now in this episode there's going to be a few jumps where there's absolutely no music, and because I've decided to kind of do a little bit more editing. In other words, fast forward stuff through, like when I go back to town, because I go back to town 1,000 times in this game, I've noticed. And rather than have you guys sit through it, I'm just going to go ahead and play through the rest of this, as usual. And you know, I didn't really plan on doing 2 episodes until this morning, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. But, like I said, hopefully by tomorrow I have more of an opinion about making longer episodes, shorter episodes, whatever it is. Heck, while I'm actually doing this, I'm actually going to work on my custom. I have custom thumbnails for each episode now, so I can actually do this really quickly. This is going to be great now, actually. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, no, I have that already. It's good. Episodes. I've actually got like, logos and stuff for each episode so far, up to 13. I haven't done 14 yet, so... And since I'm almost done uploading episode 13 right now, so I hope you guys like this idea. I might actually carry it over into some of the battles, like if I battle like ogres and stuff. And this, man, the battles take forever in this game. I keep forgetting that. It's like on one hand I should do that, on the other hand I shouldn't, because then I'd be just doing like fast forwarding through almost an entire episode. So it's like, I think I'm just gonna keep it at just pure, like, if I notice the battle's long, I'm gonna cut it. But also if I have like a longer segment where I'm going to where I'm in town, and I know you guys probably are tired of me seeing me do that, but because of the fact that I'm not that good at this game, I'm kinda having to do what I can. Processing right now, so we're almost done with another episode being uploaded. Anyways, I can kind of fill time talking about what happened with Daniel Bryan and give my thoughts on that. It's like, if you guys didn't watch Raw Monday night, they had Daniel Bryan announce that he has to have neck surgery. Now everybody's saying they're kind of waiting until Monday night to say whether or not he's going to be able to keep the championship for the time being. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're not gonna allow him to keep it simply because of the fact that it's a neck injury. I don't think they want to risk him injuring his neck and possibly being paralyzed because he didn't come back too early. Because I feel like a neck injury is the worst kind of injury you can have in any sport, period. I mean, Peyton Manning's the luckiest guy on the planet to be able to still play the game after neck surgery and play better, almost as good as he did, if not better, than he did back before the neck surgery. But it's because of the fact that he's protected so much. I really don't think I ever see him fall on his ass. Like, he almost never is on the ground injured. He's always okay. Which I have to admit is a very good quality of a player to have, as a guy that you never see fall down, you never see fall on his ass, but mainly because of the fact that he's got a good team. He's got a good offensive line blocking his ass. He always has, and that's what makes a good quarterback great. On a side note, that's why everybody who says they need to hire a new quarterback, no, they don't. They need to hire an offensive line so the quarterback can be protected. He can stay in the game longer. There needs to be a better team overall. Because let's face it, you can have the greatest quarterback of all fucking time. If you don't have anybody to throw to or anybody to block in your ass, you're not going to make it in the league in 5 minutes. Look at what's happened to Tony Romo. Tony Romo is a decent quarterback. It's just that he fucks up at the worst possible time. I'm leaving it at that because I'm not going to try and shit too much on the Cowboys. I'm going to go back on Daniel Bryan in a second. Anyway, so Daniel Bryan has had neck surgery. It's actually going on today, probably right now, and I actually think it's going to be a long-term recovery, simply because of the fact that I would want him to be recovered fully before he comes back. Simple as that. There's nothing else I can say. It's like, make sure he's okay. Because of the fact that he is your top guy, you need to make sure that guy is under control. That guy knows what he's doing. That guy is okay. So whenever he does come back, he can be at his A game. I can completely understand why WWE's freaking the fuck out about it. Because the fact that you don't have anybody else besides John Cena that's a face, a true top face that could carry a company through this mess. And the fans don't want to see John Cena being the top guy. John Cena wants to see the newer guys take over. But it's kind of like, it just screwed up how it's happened. How everything's happened to Daniel Bryan so fast. It's like, there's a timeline. From April 6th, like right after WrestleMania, he won the title. Did the shows. Then he had a week off for like honeymoon. He just got married. Then the next week, he gets the shit beat. I mean, in the ring, he gets the shit beat out of him. Gets tombstone 3 times, which many people think is the reason why he has to have neck surgery. I'm like, not really. It's more his freaking swan dive headbutt, which should never be used in the ring again after what happened with Benoit. That's the one thing I've never liked about Daniel Bryan, is how he uses that fucking swan dive headbutt. Who would think that's a good idea to use the swan dive headbutt in 2014? With all the concussions and everything that everybody knows about right now, it's just... it's frustrating, okay? Okay? I don't understand. But anyways. What was I gonna say? They got... everybody's got their own point to it. It's like, oh hey, somebody in fact said they'd come back in a month. He is 1, not John Cena, and 2, he's definitely not Wolverine. There's no fucking way you can come back from an injury that big in 1 day, in 1 month. Like, a neck injury is a big deal. I think Edge was out for 18 months because of neck injury. That's because of the way he would use spears and because of the fucking amount of ladder matches he was in such a short period of time. From 2000 to 2004, he's in a shit ton of. He's in the first 2 or 3 TLC matches, and he had some spots that. And then the spear is gonna fucking destroy your. The way he executed the spear ruined his fucking neck. So he had to retire. Benoit, I believe he had to have neck surgery too. I'm gonna try and figure this out, because I believe Benoit had neck surgery at one point in like 2003. I could be wrong. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna figure this out. Let me see. Yeah, it was in... okay, come in. It was in 2001. He was out. Early 2001, Jericho and Benoit challenged Stone Cold to Triple H. This was the match where I think fucking Triple H tore his quad, so he was out. And then he wound up being pushed towards the top, and then in a 4-way TLC match, Benoit suffered a neck injury that required surgery, and he continued to wrestle until King of the Ring, where he spent a triple threat match between versus Austin and Jericho, which was, I think, Booker T debuted in that match. And he missed the entire next year due to the neck injury, and look what happened. He had painkillers and everything, all the steroids, ruined his fucking life, and nobody remembers anything about that. Now, Edge, on the other hand, I had to have to look this up just to kind of confirm this. Edge, let's see. I think, let's see how much time I have left. I don't know if I have much time. Oh god, next time I'm going to go in more detail about this and have more research. So see you guys next time.